Classic Truck Rescue. Day 2 with my new crew. We've got all the girts on this first section and getting the sheeting on right now. Making progress. Thank you, Lord. Classic Truck Rescue, bright and early on a Thursday morning, October 22nd, and it's frosty yet. So Chase is here, and say hey, Chase. Hey, he's fueling up the crane so we can lift materials up onto the roof. I did say the roof. There's actually some roof going on out here. Roof. That is awesome. Anyway, I'm going to use the crane, hoist some more materials up there. But while that wood's frosty and slippery, we're going to go over here and work on some of these trusses that have been leaning in the wind and get some more sections ready to lift. This is encouraging, folks. Praise God. I just love this. This has been one of the best weeks that I've had literally in maybe years. Oh, we're going to fix that today. Get that fixed. Can't have that. And might have another guy showing up, help a friend of mine to give a hand, but even if he doesn't, we're moving forward. Chase is going to start weed eating in between those trusses over there. We got a couple crusty ones that are getting mad and they're kind of leaning, and we're going to use that to lean them back, get them put together where they'll stand up on their own, and then start tying them together so we can use those winches to remote control lift 2 more sections, and then we have another section's worth to fill in at the top, and it's going to be huge. I'm so happy, so grateful. Hey, I'm thinking about doing a live. Hold on, let me flip this around. Morning. Anyway, I was thinking about doing a live. Oh, also I went to the doctor. My orthopedic surgeon yesterday, and no brace. He looked at me and he said, you shouldn't be wearing that. I went to the urgent care. They gave me the brace and some crutches and told me to, and that brace was hard to work on the building with and just walk around. And my left hip was starting to hurt. And he walked in and he said, well, I don't know why you're using that brace. That's why your hip's hurting. Don't use the brace. And I said, can I get a note from you for my mom and my wife, because they yell at me about the brace? And he actually wrote me a note. It was pretty funny. I've got it. And but anyway, so I got my knee surgery set up for November 9th. They're going to go in. It is fixable, thank God. And so they're going to fix it. And they said, when do you want to do this? And I said, yesterday. But anyways, I'm okay to work on the building. I just got to be careful. It gave me an ace bandage. And as soon as I put that on after I got out of the shower, stood up, and I felt 1,000,000 times better. So thankful for that. Chase and I are going to work on these trusses back here, the leaning trusses of Pisa. Anyway, we got a couple that are leaning a little bit. You know, we stood these up a long time ago, and I realize it's been forever on my shop. I do understand that, but it sure helps when I got someone to help, because I have a lot of other stuff that I have to do around here. But anyways, that is, oh, actually that one, I almost hate to show you, but it's leaning. Well, I might as well. It's horrible, I know, but we can fix it, folks. It's okay. And so we're going to use the backhoe, get up there to the top of those things, wrap a chain, use the backhoe, lean it back over, finish building the bottom cord. I've got the bottom cords built. I'm talking about those beams where you see this one's open. See how it's open in the bottom there? And this one's closed. So we put boards on top, we put boards on the bottom, and make it a composite beam. I've got all the other ones done. I just have 2 left to do, and that's on these 2 trusses that need a little help. So we'll get that leaned over, get that built, start putting in some purlin blocks, bing, 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 up there, like those right there. And then we'll put the purlins on, and we'll have 2 more sections. That's one section, whoosh, and there's another section, whoosh. And then we just fill in the purlin blocks up on the top between these and between that first bay and that post. Put in some purlin blocks there, and then we'll have a complete roof. Let's get her done, folks. Yeah, so this is the reason that we're not up on the roof yet today, because this stuff is wet and it's very slippery. Problem is, my hose and my electrical cord, I actually asked them to tie off up here because I figured this was the next thing we were going to work on, and we need those to work down there. And that's compounded by the problem that I was having them tie into the purlins with these straps right here, and I don't think I can reach them from here. So I'll figure this out. Just crawled on my hands and knees up to here. Well, I didn't know who tied that in or how well it was tied in, so before I stood up I wanted to make sure it was well tied off. Anyway, I got to get this cord and this hose untied, throw them over the side, and then I can get down, because it's slick up here, folks. I don't like this a bit. I wouldn't make anyone come up here. Anyway, different perspective of the classic truck ranch. Chase is down there weed-eating the area where we're going to be working on these trusses, the next sets that are going to be raised. And we need the power and the air for our nail gun and the air compressor. Anyway, there's old Jet. Jet! Jet! He's like, where's Dad at? Jet! Come on, Jet! I better get back to work, folks. Anyway, there's old Slinky over there. Boy, he wants me to get him going bad. I want to hear that V12 running. Yes, I do. All right, back to work. Chase and I and Annabella are still waiting for the roof to dry off so we can get up there and put some more sheeting on. But while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and work our way down these trusses. And I haven't been filming it, but I'm gonna high speed you on some of this, because I've already explained how to do everything that we're doing on these 3 trusses. So we're just doing the same thing and going down the line, putting in the purlin blocks. Heck, we may even, after we get the purlin blocks in the next set over there, we may even put the purlins in. We could get a whole nother section ready to raise up, and look how much bigger that would make the shop. So I'll put you on the GoPro. We're using the tractor right now. What we're doing is, as we put in the purlin blocks, because none of these are level anymore. They've been sitting out here a long time in the weather. The wood's still good, but you got to get it shaped right as you nail stuff together. So we're using the tractor and the level, getting those babies level like that, putting in the purlin blocks, and then we'll have, before we move the tractor, we'll anchor it to the next truss over so that one's straight, and just build our way down. We'll be back. Classic Truck Rescue. Well, I just got back from my doctor's, and I was gonna do a video where I was gonna throw my crutches and my knee brace away, but I'm not gonna do that. He said I don't have to use them, basically because my knee's as messed up as it's gonna get, and that my natural instincts will keep me from, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. My natural instincts will keep me from damaging it anymore as I ambulatate around. Look at that. I'd like to show you the onions too, but I don't feel like going and getting one. The whole reason for this intro, Rooster Cogburn, could I get a minute, please? The whole reason for this video is you guys are way behind on the videos. And we've got a lot done on the building. So, I'm going to spank out some footage that I made while we were working on the building to get you guys caught up. It's looking pretty good, folks. It's giving me hope. Yes. Beautiful day today. Somebody's burning trash though, so I'll cut that part out. Anyway, the garden, we put our garden in late this year, but we got some good food out of it. Some beautiful onions in the house. A couple of huge jars of Jamie's homemade pickles with my grandma's recipe. Love those. Anyway, so I'm scheduled for surgery November 9th, and I'm going to keep working on my building, and I've got some other videos that you need to watch too. So I'm going to go into video editor mode. Classic Truck Rescue, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. The next 2 or 3 are going to be about month-old footage, but I'm going to get you caught up so that you're with us on the building, and then I'm going to get my little crew out here. I've got 2 pretty good dudes that are helping me with the building. I'm going to get them out here, and we're going to do a live stream while we're working on the building. Comment whether or not you think that's a good idea. Classic Truck Rescue. Peace out. Don't get old, you guys. Don't let it happen.
Mm-hmm.